Приветствую. Сегодня опять же Cloudpunk, DLC к нему. И у меня там... Я вчера не долетел до какой-то встречи. Той, которая мне может помочь свалить их андроида. Точнее, технически это геноид должен быть.
Are you sure about going to the Roadhouse Club to meet Amelia?
She's being set up, Camus. It's a trap.
I agree it is a trap, but maybe for us. This seems very risky. What if it is the chorus? They sound very dangerous. I am worried that you are not thinking clearly. Some of your decisions are...
We can't just leave her to stumble into an ambush.
What will we do when we get there? I am not good at fighting. My teeth are ornamental.
There won't be a fight, Camus. We just have to get in there and get out. If there's one thing we can do, it's move fast.
Maybe we should try to call control again?
Bad idea, Camus. You have to stop thinking of her as our friend. She fired us.
I don't think it was her choice. She seemed like a friend to me.
Seemed like. She hasn't protected us from Curzona. She hasn't helped get the dead corpse off our back. She's nothing to us now.
I think she was trying.
Ben would have helped us.
I miss him too.
You should remember we can't count on anyone else, Camus.
Except each other.
Right.
Ну, пошли. Вот она.
Hey, Amelia, we have to get out of here. This is all
A trap. Yes, I know.
But then we have to...
Run? It's too late, Rania.
What do you mean?
Rubric got to me. I knew he would, eventually. He has to you too, though you don't seem to realize.
What did he do to you?
The same thing he does to everyone. The same thing he did to you. For what it's worth, I'm sorry, Rania. I'm sorry for what's going to happen next. You've been through so much, and it's only going to get worse from here on.
I don't want your pity.
Pity isn't real. It's just a word we use when empathy offends our pride.
So, what did Rubric do to you? To us?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because when you know it's happening, it makes it worse.
That doesn't make any sense.
Listen to me, Rania. When you gave me the list of names, it worked. I used it against Rubric, but the chorus didn't care. They're not afraid of me. They're not afraid of being discovered. They're not afraid of anything. All they want is information on Orma.
Who?
Cora's daughter. They think she's more than some mad new AI. They think she's enlightenment, transcendence, the spirit of a new phase of sentient life.
I don't know what you're talking about. This has nothing to do with me.
Good. Keep pleading ignorance. But know this, Rania. You seem to be the only one that spoke with Cora. You're the only one who knows about Orma. About where she is now. The chorus are on the clock. Soon, she'll evolve beyond human comprehension, and the knowledge she gains will be of no use to them. They're in a hurry, Rania, and they're catching up to you.
How did they get to you?
Don V was going to expose them. They set a trap for Don, but Don didn't take the bait. I did. Why? Because I thought I was smarter than Rubric. Maybe I was eager to face off against him. To see if I could beat this virus. Problem was, it's not a virus that infects computers. It infects minds.
I read about this in the exegesis. It was all true.
Maybe, or maybe the chorus are just the same kind of crazy as the guy who wrote it. How do you know all this, Amelia?
Rubric told me, and he told me to tell you.
Why?
To keep you here.
You set me up?
clearly.
I'm done with this.
Before you go, one more thing, Rania. His hollow heart cracked like ice.
What the hell?
That's what they said to Huxley. That is what Lomo said that made him explode.
I'm not an android, Amelia. That won't work on me.
I'm sorry, Rania. It will.
Come on, Camus. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Rania, why don't you just go home?
Интересно, что бы было, если бы я не привозил ей посылку тогда? Получается, разный сюжет пошел бы.
Why don't you just go home?
Why do people keep saying that to me?
Why don't you just go home?
Jen, you're back? Camus, what's happening?
Why don't you just go home?
Damn it, shut up, everyone!
Какая-то дичь начинается.
Hey, Rania! Are you there? I have to talk to you.
Jen, I don't want to take any calls. Jen? Camus? Why won't you talk to me?
So, I'm hiding out in the restroom right now. You would love Cremeur. Seriously, I just had the salt yogurt milkshake and it was heaven. Anyway, I'm hiding because I have to tell you about Ellie. She is so...
I'm sorry, Ava. I've got a lot going on right now. I can't quite understand.
Sure, I'll just tell you a couple of things real quick, okay? So Ellie comes in wearing this amazing number. Backless dress, beat-up sneaks. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. I could barely take my eyes off her. Everyone else in the restaurant was staring too. She was shining.
That's nice, Ava.
Anyway, I tell her all about you. How I have this new friend who works deliveries. Deliveries! She could not believe it. It's amazing how we're friends, right? Anyway, I give her the full story. How you chose my outfit, all the adorable things you said, how you fly all over the city, meeting people and bringing them packages. It's like you're this visitor who just drops in on people's lives and learns their story, then disappears into the night.
It's not like that at all, Ava.
Oh, sure, it's hard work, probably. I bet you have to get your own coffee. It must be lonely, too. No friends, no family, no nagging husband. But that's kind of romantic, you know? Just you and the hum of your hover engine and the lights in the city night. Sorry, I'm going on and on.
I just have to get home. I just want to go home. Camus? Jen?
Why? Disabled. Help. Still. No. Few minutes. Sleep mode.
Wow, you don't sound good. Well, let me cheer you up. The outfit you chose, you want to know what Ellie thought of it, right? You're not going to believe this.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. You're the only person speaking to me. Why has everyone left me when I need them?
Huh? Well, don't worry. I'll keep you company. I'll be quick. So, Ellie's waiting for me, and we're gonna have the cream trifle for dessert. But I'll call you later, too, okay? Anyway, about your fashion choices, all I can say is, wow.
Just. Road. Careful. Trying. Help. Can't.
That's great, Ava.
Hey, I have a great idea. How about after my date, I take you out? Look, I know you're working, but what if you didn't have to? Hear me out, okay? And trust me when I say this is not just because I think you're cute as a button. I need a PA. I'm blowing your mind, right? A new job working for me. It would be spectacular. What do you think?
Ava,
No more deliveries, just me and you. I don't know what you get paid right now. 10K a night?
What? No, not near.
Seriously? What the hell, girl? Well, look, you won't need to worry about money. I've even got a little place in Upper Midtown. It's yours till you find a place of your own. I'll need you close by anyway. Shopping, lunches, planning my diary. It'll be hard work, but we're friends, right? It'll be fun.
Ava, I'm in trouble.
Poof, whatever it is, my husband will sort it out. He's always saying I need better help. If you have debt or whatever, it isn't a thing anymore. I'll sort everything for you. Seriously, just say yes. Please say yes.
I'm in trouble. They'll find me at home, but I have to go home.
Then come stay at the place. You can start tomorrow. Rania, do what I say, okay? Just say yes.
Yes.
Spectacular! Sending you a nav point now.
Ну, полетели. Так, фиолетовая. Ведро новое дадут, которое будет нормально летать теперь. Я как не доверяю никому. Все лгут. Посадка. Теперь и нет стало. Ладно, бежим. Опа.
What? How did I? Ava, are you on the comm? I must have got turned around, or... Ava, no one else will talk to me. Please pick up. I think my automata was deactivated, and something is wrong with Camus. Maybe the chorus got to him, or the debt corpse. I just need to sit down for a minute. Where's Pashta? Oh, right, Evelyn took her. I hope she's okay. I just feel so tired all of a sudden. It's like back home, Camus, remember? When we started traveling through the desert to Novalis. I was talking to you the whole time, but then I remembered you were already gone. I'd already sold your body to save myself. I was alone. I can't believe I did that to my friend. To you. I know something is wrong, but I'm not afraid. Camus, I'm not afraid at all.
Am I in the room, or am I speaking through the comm in your apartment? I could even be a voice in your head. You remember me, little rabbit?
Yes,
You know who I represent.
the chorus.
Then you know what we want from you?
Cora's daughter.
Ah, you have the shape of the problem in your mind, but once again, you don't see the details. We want to capture transient enlightenment.
Okay.
You'll notice you feel numb right now, like you are a passenger in your own consciousness, correct?
Yes.
That is the nature of Palette 4.0. You've seen it before. You used it for your own ends, remember?
No.
It got you through a null gate undetected. Back then, you thought of it as a form of hypnosis. You did not know the virus' true name, its nature. Palette 4.0 is an evolutionary leap over its predecessors. It is a masterpiece, needing neither genes, nor cells, nor computer data to spread. Palette 3.0 had a limited market value because it only affected neural augments. But I knew there had to be a way to infect the human mind. An idea virus. One not constrained by flesh or silicon or matter, but made of pure information. Palette 4.0 is the perfect thought replicator, transmitted through
Light.
clever rabbit. And now you are snared, unable to lie to me. Unable to understand your friends or family. Unable to even leave your home.
Why don't you just go home?
Ah, you recognize it now. A superliminal message levered into your conscious mind. For some time now, we have been influencing your decisions. Emilia pushed you over the edge, but you have been at the brink for some time. The virus has been nudging you to return home, pushing you away from anyone who could help you. They say when dogs know they will die, they go off to die alone, even if the pack could save them. They crawl into a dark place and leave the rest behind, stronger in their absence. You are in that dark place now, Rania. We thought we already had you when you returned here earlier in the night, but you used your Eastern medicine. We will look into the effects of this drug, sericillin you called it. Had you not taken it, we would have captured you much earlier. Oh, your animal wants to protect you, but he has no teeth. We've cut him from the grid. The frame JK gave him is advanced, but on those internal power cells, his batteries will be flat in 5 minutes. His consciousness erased in 10. We deleted the backups. No reason to waste a good frame that could be used elsewhere.
Why are you doing this to us?
At first, it wasn't really about you at all. The package was originally intended for the journalist who threatened our interests. But we knew it might catch you, or even the neophyte hacker Amelia A.O. All three were valid targets. As we've learned more about your experiences 2 months ago, we've come to realize that infecting you was much more than desirable collateral damage. I am pleased to say, you are the prize, Rania.
I'm just a delivery driver.
That you are, but Cora chose you, and JK. Though I have to say, a delivery driver is much easier to crack than a Spire CEO. As you say, we need to find her daughter. The reasons are beyond your understanding.
What's going to happen to me?
In a moment, you will close your eyes and dream you are at the bottom of a deep, infinite black sea. As your personality is dissolved in the black waters, we'll ask you questions, and either your answers will help us or they won't. Though it will make no difference to you, you will not be aware, and you will never wake again. Cloudpunk will report your death as natural, overwork, stress, the usual.
Pashta, let her...
We can't allow that, I'm afraid. I am at the bottom rung of the chorus, but if my colleagues value me for one attribute, it is this. No loose ends.
Wait,
Goodbye, Rania.
Сейчас сарацилин отыскать, что ли? Выйти ему, ага.
I have to think of something. We are in great danger. I think I need to talk to Control. I don't know who else to ask for help. I already feel sleepy. I can't talk to Control because my friend Jen is gone now. I'm just an automata. No one to help me and no one to talk to. Doesn't matter if I am very frightened. I need to help my friend. If I get to the hover, maybe I can ask the subsystems to let me use the comm. It is just me now. I need to be brave. I do not have long. I feel very slow. Hello? Hova Automata? Jen, can you come online and help me? One last time. Could some of the other subsystems help? We used to talk before I was a dog. Please. I need to get through to Miss Control. We are in trouble. I am in trouble. I am going to die. I am not ready. I am not ready to go. Please. I am afraid. Please.
Camus, is that you? What happened to Rania? Look, I need you out of that hover. You're gonna ruin everything.
Cloudpunk controller, why is that dog in the car? This isn't what we agreed.
What is happening?
I can't tell you, Camus. You just need to go back to the apartment with Rania. I have everything figured out, but you are not where you're supposed to be.
What are you trying to pull here? We had a deal.
And we still do. Just let the dog go and we can sort this out. It's just a mix-up, Koga.
Well, this hover belongs to me now. I don't need either of you. Deal or not, this conversation is over.
Wait. I am running low on power. Please, if I can charge from the Hova's main power cell, I can explain everything.
Camus, is Rania in trouble? Koga, let the dog charge from the hover.
No, that's not part of the deal. Better we lose the dog.
Wait,
I'm disconnecting the call and the hover. We're done here. All deals are off. You're both free to do whatever you want.
Free. I guess this is the end. I was just thinking how freedom is nothing but a chance.
I just think you're a fucking prick. That's all.
Don't sugarcoat it, Darbo. Tell me how it really is.
Yeah, you're a selfish fuck too. Anyone who has time to be depressed has too much time to think about themselves.
Hey, I admit I'm selfish, and maybe even a prick, but better people than me have genuine depression. It's a real thing.
Posting on the net that you're struggling with your anxiety, going to therapy. Mindfulness, building a ladder, it's all indulgence. No one wants to spend their time helping their fellow man and android. If they did, they wouldn't have so much time for self-reflection. You know what self-reflection leads to?
Drinking the wiper fluid because you're out of booze again?
Self-pity. Nivalis is a city filled with people who say they just need one thing to be happy. Job security, freedom, money, love. But if they got it, they complain about how much their lives have changed.
If it's okay with you, I might avoid taking financial advice from a homeless drunk.
Hey, homeless is a state I'm in right now, not a label for who I am.
Ugly, mean old drunk suits you more?
It's closer to the truth. But what are you, Hayes?
A handsome, cheerful drunk.
Maybe some days, but today you're sourer than the milk out of a dead sump rat's tit.
That is an accurate, though disgusting metaphor.
You still here?
I will not be leaving until I have made my arrest tomorrow morning.
See, I got plenty of reasons to be miserable tonight.
All self-inflicted, I'll bet.
Accurate. Again.
You drunk all my whiskey. At least cheer me up by telling me all the different ways you fucked up. Start with why you came back to Nivalis in the first place.
Well, it all started when... Hello, Hayes here, unless I owe you money, in which case, Hayes not here.
You owe everyone money.
Hey, it's the crone herself.
I hate that name. Call me anything else.
Jane, how the hell are you? Did you change your mind? Can I come back to work?
No.
Then why the fuck are you calling me?
I need a driver. Go pick up this Hava.
I don't know. Sounds to me like you want to give me my job back. Darbo, come with me. I've got something for you.
It's just one shift, then we'll see. You want it or not?
I need the money, so yeah, I knew you'd call me back, Jane. You're still sweet on me. I can hear it in your voice.
Fuck you.
Must be pretty desperate to ask me for help. You put a big wager on beating Creddy again? How much is he ahead by?
I think it is highly unwise to goad her when just moments ago you were crying and telling me that all you need is your job back and everything will be okay again.
Yeah, well, my life has changed in the last 90 seconds and I reserve the right to complain about it. Keep up.
Where are we going? And can we slow down? When I sleep on the street, my legs take longer to wake up.
Keep up, you old bastard. I got a surprise for you. Hey, Jane, what happened to this driver?
You don't need to know.
Well, I'm helping you out, so I deserve some background info. They get caught up in a hivequake? Traffic accident? Did Carmenus finally end up in the ocean?
Yes, but that's not it. Look, just go, sit in the Hava, and wait for further instructions. Control out.
Bye-bye, Jane.
Чудом оказался рядом с домом ранее. А не, это его тачка.
All right, you dragged me away from the best sleeping spot I had in weeks. For what?
For this?
This old Hova?
Yeah.
It's a junker.
Correction. It's your junker.
You giving me a Hova. What's the catch?
It's stolen. The repulsors are clogged with gray mold. It's perhaps the slowest vehicle in the whole city, including the bicycles. It smells like me.
And?
And that's it. Get in. I'll go pick up my new Cloudpunk Hava, and then you can keep this one.
I do not believe Cloudpunk is giving you the Hava. I think they are simply allowing you to use it for one shift.
Have some faith, Morpho. My luck is turning. You haven't seen me in action, and Control forgot how good I really am. The best underground delivery driver in the city.
That was true when you were the only underground delivery driver in the city.
I've always been a trendsetter.
So, you were telling me all about your problems.
Was I? I've kind of moved on. We're on the upswing here.
I maintain an accurate list of all the outstanding crises affecting the gambler, embezzler, Hava thief, and substance abuser. Corpsec number 16HNJX, registered criminal, Hayes. Despite a decided improvement in Mr. Hayes' temperament, the status of all these crises remain the same.
Let's hear him, Courtbot.
Currently, 17 individuals have threatened Hayes with death. I estimate 12 of these threats are genuine.
That ratio.
He has attempted to reinitiate contact with 3 ex-partners.
Any luck?
What do you think?
He has intimated that a high-profile crime boss has put a bounty on his head. And if he does not pay off his debt by sunrise, his body will be fed into a hydraulic trash press.
Live like trash, die like trash.
Darbo, did I ever tell you you're my best friend?
Keep talking, Courtbot.
I am unaware of where Hayes was before tonight, or why he returned to the city. But by morning, he will be arrested by me and charged to the fullest extent of corporate law.
If I survive that long.
It's a good job you have the bot around to keep track of all the people who want you dead.
I write it all down, too.
The Book of Grudges?
Carry it with me all the time.
Courtbot in it?
We'll see. I left a blank space for him.
You put your own name in there?
Stick to drinking and swearing, Darbo. Psychoanalysis does not suit you.
No.
So this is it? You're back with Cloudpunk just like nothing happened?
Looks like it.
Why are you giving me this Hova? It's a bad move. I'll just wreck it. Sell it for booze. Get drunk, forget where I parked it, and I don't know. This is a mistake, Hayes.
I would also like to know why you are giving him your vehicle. You have many outstanding debts, and this Hava could be put towards paying some of them. The people you owe money to.
Sometimes you don't realize what you don't want till you've got it.
Highly irregular.
Nah, Courtbot, commonplace. You see a homeless black man being given a free Hova in Nivalis every day.
You won't squander it, Darbo. You're not as much of a fuck-up as you think you are.
Well, thanks. Thank you, Hayes.
See you around, old man.
Hey, before you go, I got one piece of advice for you that you won't like, but you should hear.
Go on, then.
Run away.
Do not follow this advice.
I'm serious. Just go. Go anywhere. Sometimes it feels like you're the center of the universe when people are chasing you. But the trails go cold, people move on. All you gotta do is run. Before you know it, you're not the main character anymore. Someone else is, and everyone else who is chasing you will barely remember your name.
I tend to stick around in people's memories for a long time.
I'm gonna tell you something that will change your life, Hayes.
Ready for my mind to be blown over here?
There's no difference between memories and stories.
Даже у бомжей есть аугментация.
Wow, this thing is amazing. What is that smell, though?
Soap.
Set up real nice, too. They lowered the base, shaved the steering column, paddles for quick shifts. Almost no give in the repulsor pedals. Real speedster owned this Hava before me.
It is highly probable that they were retired in a traffic accident.
How could they have died in a traffic accident? Morpho, we're in their Hava.
That is true.
Using your acute detective skills, where do you think they left the ignition key?
In the ignition?
No, the seat's still warm. Feels like we're boosting this. I could tear the dash panel and bypass the... Sometimes I forget your corpsec.
If you care to admit how many Havas you have boosted, I can add them to your record.
Would never consider it, officer. Almost, officer.
There is a dog in the back seat.
A dog? Weird.
An android. He is off the grid for some reason. His battery is almost completely drained.
Yeah, we all got problems. Hey, I found the ignition key. Let's take this thing for a ride. Really, open her up.
I think he is dead.
Poor fella. We should go get another drink, too. I'm sobering up here. I just gotta adjust this seat first.
I could plug him into the main Hava power. It would prevent his memories and personality being erased.
What? Oh, sure, why not? I don't think my karma can handle letting a dog die.
Okay, he is connected. I think it's too late, though.
Well, we did everything we could. Let's roll.
А чё у меня нет
Wait,
моих
something
трассеров?
is wrong.
Stop being such a downer. We're finally catching a break.
Ace, please consider. Could this be a trap?
No. And what do you care if it is? You want me caught.
By corpsec, and arrested by me personally. But you have many other enemies.
Не дефолтные.
Okay, Captain Caution. You may have a point.
I have not yet attained the rank of captain. And my name is Morpho.
This fucking guy.
What are you doing? You are not using the ignition.
Right. I've got jank on a data drive. I'm replacing this Hava's automata.
Without paying for an automata upgrade? This is an illegal hack. You are doing an illegal hack. I am watching you do the hack right now. I can see the hacking. I am adding this to your record.
Go ahead. Jank, I've rooted this thing. You got access to the firmware? Who owns this Hava?
Oh yeah! New Hova owner registered in it, good saya. Remote access enabled for the max load to Curzona senior recruiter Koga Bind.
Son of a bitch. Koga's still mad at me, huh? This isn't a Cloudpunk Hava at all.
I do not understand.
Jane set me up, sold me out to Curzona.
You have avoided their trap. This is a relief. So you will leave the Hava behind and we will make our escape?
Hell no. Jank, you can override the Curzona control, right? But make it invisible, understand?
О, полное управление.
That's a Roger, Roger.
Give me a nav point for Cloudpunk HQ and leave a channel open for Koga. I bet he'll want to talk.
Ну теперь хоть носиться можно уже, хорошо. Разправиться не повредило бы.
Hey, good to speak with you again. How have you been?
Great, just great. Really missed you, old pal. You recruited anyone good recently?
I had my eye on someone, but I passed him up to have this reunion with you instead.
You passed him up? Oh, I hope that was the best move, old buddy.
I'm confident it was.
Confident? Really? Good, good. Glad I'm worth the cost you paid.
You don't sound worried.
The damnedest thing, Koga. I'm not worried. Not at all. Isn't that weird?
You'll be wondering why your hover is being routed straight to Curzona HQ right now. Let me explain. Your old buddy, Control, sold you out. You must have pissed Jane off pretty badly. I wonder if you finally learned that screwing over all your friends will eventually catch up with you.
I haven't learned a thing.
You messed up, Hayes. When we get you back at HQ, we'll be going over that contract you broke with us. Line by line.
Can't wait.
You really are an infuriating man. It's like you don't even care. You know, my father used to say that some people are solutions looking for problems. But you're worse than that. You're a problem looking for more problems.
And my father used to say, don't take criticism from people you wouldn't accept advice from.
This call is over. At Curzona HQ, we'll settle this.
I don't think so, buddy. You see, you didn't reckon with my new sidekick, Morpho. He's the greatest detective in Navalis, and he pegged your trap as soon as we got in the Hava. We hacked the navigation system and routed the firmware. This is my Hava now. So I don't think I'll be seeing you.
По-моему, не
At
заканчивает
Curzona
говорить.
HQ anytime soon.
Трёп и трёп и трёп.
What in Cora's name are you talking about? Are you drunk?
Ah, don't worry, Koga. I know you're getting on in years, but you'll figure it out.
Why must you antagonize him? Why must you antagonize everyone?
It is his way. But it doesn't matter. This is just delaying the inevitable.
See you later, buddy. Thanks for the Hava. Jag cut him off before his old heart gives out.
I'll see you in...
Не увидишь. Какие у нас тут? Так, Cloudpunk. Ну уже, давай. Пакуемся. Вот.
Why did we come to Cloudpunk HQ? You could have just called Control from your hover.
Just keep quiet and don't draw attention to yourself. They don't like corp bots around this district. Jank, get me Control on the comm now.
Calm ringtone noises in your ear.
My comm says this is Hayes calling. Hopefully someone just mugged and killed him.
Hey, Jane. How you been, you old crone?
Motherfucker, how do you keep not dying?
You're relieved. Just a little. I can hear it in your voice.
Fine. You dodged Koga, for now. Give me back the Hava and disappear, and I won't ever talk to you again.
I have a counteroffer. I keep the Hava, you give me the shift you offered me, and I help you beat Creddy. Which I will, of course. Then you give me a contract at Cloudpunk again.
No, no, no.
Is that a maybe?
She said no. Thrice.
You better disappear. I'm serious, Hayes. Look, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Koga is a son of a bitch, and I don't want to give anyone up to him, even you. But I was desperate, and you were asking for it.
This is the worst apology ever. You agree, right, Morpho?
Yes, it is a low-quality apology.
Who is that? You know what? I don't care. Hayes, just run. Scram. The gangers, Curzona, I'll just tell them all I don't know where you went.
I'm outside. I'm coming up for coffee.
What? No! Fuck no! You idiot, Hayes! You fucking idiot!
Buzz me up. Or I can wait for someone to let me in if you prefer. I wonder who I'll meet at the door. No matter who it is, I know they'll be surprised to see me. Hey, do you still have that old coffee machine in the staff room? The one that sounded like a Vink tube when you turned it on?
Just get the hell away from Cloudpunk HQ, and then we'll talk, okay?
Ну ладно.
Wow, Jane, way to make a guy feel welcome. You really stuck your neck out for someone, didn't you? And screwed me over in the process. And now you don't want the diamonds upstairs to find out what you've been up to. Collaborating with Curzona, giving up this high-spec Hava, those are pretty risky moves.
You know me. Born to gamble. Can we cut through all the rat shit?
Sure, I've had my fun.
I sold you out for a friend. I can give you some jobs. I mean, fuck, I need a driver right now. Not just to be cruddy, to make my quota for the night. You know what they do to a controller who doesn't make their tally?
Sure I know. I made the rules.
Right. Well, I got 3 jobs. 3 of the worst jobs you could ask for. You shouldn't be thanking me for these. These are clients no one else wants.
Hook me up.
Fine, but you ain't keeping that Hava.
I can turn right around and come back, you know.
I can't let you have it, officially. But if it was lost...
If what was lost? I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
It was the Hova. She was talking about the Hova.
Okay, I got the first job for you, sending a nav point. And if anyone asks, your name is Barry, you're new, and you're just covering 1 job for the night.
Barry.
What shall my undercover identity be?
Oh, the incredibly quiet droid who keeps his head down.
Is there anything else I need to know about this pseudonym?
Just shut up. This goes for both of you. If you want to help me out here, just please, both of you, shut up.
Can do, boss. But can you tell us about these 3 impossible jobs first?
Just the first one. Dead drop from some android. Wants a driver to pick up a set of instructions and then collect all his belongings from multiple locations. More details will be provided with the package. Control out.
She is warming up to me.
I am not sure that is true.
Let's go get our package first. Guess what, Morpho? You're a delivery driver now. Or a delivery driver's assistant, at least.
I am not your assistant.
Partners, then. Hey, Morpho. Welcome to Cloudpunk.
Ну, побежали. Ну, конечно, стоит, наверное, собрать. Хотя бы вот ближайший. Интересно, сколько из всего времени игра сама говорила. Вот и груз.
There's nothing here. No one home. Place looks like it's been fucking deserted for months.
Я его заберу.
Need you swear so much?
Abso-fucking-lutely. You know, you're allowed to swear even if you're a fucking corpbot.
I prefer not to. It is unseemly.
Come on, try it. It feels good. You can even call me a shithead if you like.
I prefer to save it for when I really mean it. And perhaps you should check the mailbox.
Hey, Morpho, I may never say this again, so listen close. Good fucking job. There's a comm here with a note taped to the side.
What does the note say?
Weird. It says they found the tape, but did they have the smarts to chase the white rabbit all the way down its hole?
My detective instincts module indicates this may be a clue. There is an 80% chance that this message is a riddle.
I don't think it's that complicated, Morpho. Let's play the message in the Hava.
The dame found the tape, or at least I hoped it was the dame.
Nope.
What is a dame?
Quiet.
She was 1 in a million, but if she had pasta at her side, I guess that made 2. I don't believe in happy endings, but if there was a way to build a better future for those 2, I'd make it out of hopes and dreams and hard graft. I'd have to be smart, though. This was a high-stakes game, and if I rolled the dice, I'd have
please translate for me, as I have no idea what he is saying?
Me neither, Morpho. Maybe we should have listened to Jane. This job seems like a hassle already.
At the end of the day, it didn't matter if the Dane got the message or some other schmo picked it up. As long as they worked for Cloudpunk and could follow some simple instructions, they'd make it through the night. If not, Rubric would smash out their teeth and kill them for mumbling.
Foolish android. I have no teeth.
First stop was back at the epicenter of the small explosion that scattered my body all across the neighborhood. I'd met my fate in the Hollows, in a little district that was once called Robot Hack Falls. Maybe the Dame was wondering how I recorded a message after I was dead. I had to dispel any hope before it took root. Rumors of my demise were entirely accurate. I was deader than disco.
Explosion? I guess this really is a dead drop.
I hope he stays dead.
Ooh, bit harsh, Corbett. I'm no fan of the law, but a PI with a screw loose? That appeals.
Of course you respect the delusional android who speaks from the grave about being a detective while mocking the real law enforcement android sitting right next to you.
For someone who hates me, you sure do want my approval.
I do not hate you. Indeed, I have developed a grudging admiration for your total lack of morality and low-level animal cunning. And, of course, your ability to imbibe huge quantities of mind-altering substances while continuing to operate with...
Точно, это ж Хаксли там искал пашту. Поэтому она и появилась.
Moderate ability.
What do you think of this android detective, then? I mean, what do you think we're gonna find in the spot where he exploded?
I have observed that when people know death is imminent, there are two main desires that manifest.
They think about all the people they should have had sex with and all the parties they shouldn't have left early?
No, they want to tell their loved ones that everything will be okay without them. Or they seek revenge on those who wronged them.
When I finally go out, I hope I'm so high I don't even notice.
Were I a gambler like you, I would take that bet.
Костяк. Ну, полетели. Стоп, а это ж переходы между горизонтальным уровнем вроде как. Или то есть другой уровень. То, что, мол, меня перенастраивает на следующий уровень, и я могу по нему летать. Что-то. Я сейчас дырку улечу. А тут никакой перенастройки не надо. Ну да, привет, воздушка. И опять тут блуждать. Дальше пролететь вроде можно. Так. А нет, тут тупик.
right, let's play the rest of the message and see what we're supposed to do next.
They needed to find the remains of my logical induction chip. It was made of nanoscale carbide, so it would survive any blast. The only problem was finding it in the hollows would be like spotting a needle in a needle stack. That place was a technology graveyard, and one more tombstone wouldn't be easy to find.
I do not understand. We need to find an induction chip, but also a needle, and they are in a grave with a tombstone?
Just the chip, Morpho. You think you can help me out?
Yes. I have a visual processing mode which allows me to find and filter items based on the...
Blah, blah, blah. Just find the induction chip thingy, please.
Так, где его искать-то? Морфа. Делай свою грязную работу. Ну. Или он не обязательно на этом острове. О, вот. Фига себе чип.
Here it is. What do you make of it?
This form of chip can be considered a kind of black box for an android.
So it will tell us what happened to him?
No, this particular chip is from a low-quality batch, limited in storage and subject to degradation. At most, it might provide some fragmentary data storage, but I would not count on its accuracy.
You really sure you want to join CorpSec, Morpho?
Please cease your attempts to wriggle free from the repercussions of your actions. I will arrest you in the morning. Nothing can change that.
Blah, blah, but seriously, just think about it. You could be a detective like this Huxley dude. You could help people, or at least try. You really believe all that corporate PR bullshit?
Successful corporations engender successful societies. I have no time for the anarchists who believe corporations should have fewer rights than regular people.
You really are bought into the bullshit then. You don't just like the shiny uniform?
I am not averse to the uniform.
I fucking knew it!
Так, что теперь-то? Давайте уже разбирайте чип.
I guess by now the dame had found the chip, but that was the easy part. I was about to send her into the lion's den with nothing but her wits and a handful of half-truth to keep her safe. Thankfully, the dame had the brains and the chutzpah to pull this off. And if it all went south and she had to run, no one was quicker in all of Nivalis.
Almost no one.
You are enjoying this.
I gotta admit, I'm on the hook now. Let's see where this lion's den is, whatever that means.
Next stop, I needed them to talk to the gangers in Gallows Row.
Uh-oh.
That neighborhood was rougher than my grandma's top lip the day after she shaved. Anyone going in there had better be tough, street smart, and ready to roll with the punches. If they didn't convince the gangers down in the row that they were the big dogs, those punches would come with bullets attached.
He was very rude to his own grandmother.
I think she's metaphorical.
I didn't know metaphors could have grandchildren.
I'm more worried about the punches with bullets attached, however that works.
Fist guns, a formidable new development in criminal weapons technology.
Yeah, they're heavily armed down there.
You are smiling. You are amused. Why are you amused?
Let me play the rest of the message.
They had to find a ganger called Gregory Vassal, or Switchblade Greg, as his enemies called him. He had no friends on account of how he'd slit the throats of anyone who didn't laugh at his jokes, and he was no comedian. This was the pivotal part of the whole plan. If the Dane got... Cold feet now, I wouldn't hold it against her. But if she pushed just a little further, Switchblade Greg had the illicit tools needed to decrypt my logic chip. And once she got that info, the mob who iced me were finished.
We should heed his warning and desist. Criminals are dangerous.
Remind me what your potential career is again, Mr. Criminals Are Dangerous?
I will be ready to face the most feared street bosses in Navalis when I have an adequate corpsec partner to accompany me.
Right enough. I've heard of this Switchblade Greg. Nothing good. We should be careful. When we meet him, do as I say, okay?
Ну, полетели. Снова перелеты длинные. Надо заправиться, наверное, не повредит. Еще анимация монетки неизвестно зачем сделаны. Это ей не тратятся. Там будет поворот направо. Или проще направо может.
Now, as you know, I'm not exactly the cautious type.
I am aware.
However, in this case, I'll make an exception. This ganger, I remember him. Former bodyguard for Lomo, a real nutcase. He lost his enforcing gig for enforcing a bit too hard. To be clear, this guy was too extreme for Lomo. So when we meet him, you have to be less you. You could get us killed, especially if they make you as corpsec.
I have reservations about this whole arrangement.
You want to be a kick-ass corpsec agent, right? Unafraid of gangers, streetwise. So you have to learn how to do that. It'll take practice. Now's your chance.
Is this the right time to practice? Is it wise for me to accompany you?
Sure, because if they decide to kill just one of us, my odds of survival are pretty awful if I'm the only one there.
How do I convince them I am streetwise?
Just sound serious. Try not to be so corpish. Every time you're about to say something, just add a fuck to the end and say it with half as many words as you usually use.
Affirmative.
And when you talk, I'll be right there. Don't worry, if you're in trouble, I'll bail you out. You stand in front, and I'll whisper if I think you need to say something specific, or tell you if you're fucking up really badly. Got it?
Yes. This is a good plan.
Ну, пошли. Стой, говорят, нож. Стой, тебе говорят.
Who the fuck are you?
Am I to talk for us?
Yes. Remember, make him think you're the kind of android he should fear.
I am the kind of android you should fear.
The hell you say?
You can't just say it, make him think it.
How?
Tell him you're not to be fucked with.
I am not to be fudged with.
Oh, fucked. You have to swear.
You malfunctioning or something? You gotta have a faulty CPU to come at me like that. You know who I am?
You are Switchblade Greg, the criminal enforcer and feared ganger.
You hear that, lads? Feared, huh? Damn straight. Now please tell me why I shouldn't tear out you fucking optics, you fucking corp bot.
This is going badly. Maybe we can start over, Mr. Switchblade. Allow me to introduce myself.
Remember, more fucks.
What's your name, Corpbot? I'll need it for your obit.
My name is not important, and this is my colleague, Barry. I am engaged in a variety of illegal and immoral activities that would contravene many logical and well-constructed CorpSec laws, which fulfill the social contract while allowing the free and unrestrained flow of capital and thus business. You fuck.
You better explain all those fancy words, you fuck.
50% less words.
I am doing crimes. I break reasonable and fair CorpSec laws often. Fucker.
Stop calling him a fucker.
Hey, how about you tell me your name too? Stop hiding behind your crazy fucking bucket here.
Hayes, you might have heard of me.
Nope.
Look, he's obviously crazy. No one who knows who you are or is thinking straight would talk to you like that.
Yeah?
But we're also obviously not narky either, right? I mean, I'm as high as fuck and he's insane. Look at my eyes, man.
I see it. Got the red lines. You're a juice head.
Just a taste here and there.
He is a drug addict.
We just want you to hack a logical induction chip. No questions, good pay.
Show me. Hey, I can hack this. You let me keep it, I won't even ask for limbs. I send you the info when I crack it. Give me your comm deets and I'll call you.
We want the chip back.
Not really an option for you. I call you, I keep this, now fuck off.
I would like to clear up a misunderstanding. I am not malfunctioning. I am simply...
Shut up and let's go.
Ну что ж, это прошло довольно удачно. Ладно, сваливаем.
Jane, you there? That dead drop job is on hold. Want us to move on to the next job?
Yeah, sending a nav point now, driver 13.
You were driver 13?
Yeah, why?
I have no further comment.
3 impossible jobs, huh? Down to 2 already.
2.5. You didn't finish the first one yet.
So what do we got next?
I'm patching you through direct to the client.
All right. Taking a while. Did you start drinking vodka and lime juice again and forget how to use the comm, Jane?
This particular call is a little trickier than normal, Hayes. The client is in orbit.
Orbit? The S&M club?
No, the place above the clouds.
Wow, I've never met anyone off Terra before. Should I put on a fresh shirt? How will I...
Stop babbling. Connecting broad spectrum call to your Hava now.
Hello?
Yeah,
This is Laser Broadcast Sailor Ray Designation 436 Delta, signing on. Am I speaking to Earth? Is that the central government?
The central... No, definitely not.
Has civilization collapsed again?
No, maybe. I'm Hayes. I deliver packages.
You know, the first time I woke up, I spoke to the president of the Earth Federation. The second time, it was a senior vizier of the Confederation of Humanity. Then later, maybe the 20th time, the person who responded wanted to trade me 4 axe heads for access to the breedable females.
The air a little thin up there in space? Last time I hit rock bottom, I got my kicks from oxygen deprivation. You get a buzz, but you don't make much sense.
You are still at rock bottom.
The air up here is fine. A good deal better than yours, I'd wager. I'll explain when you pick up the package.
Так, садимся. Давай куда-нибудь ближе к краю. Сюда. И бежать далековато. Что поделать? Выбора нет. Хотя можно было бы, наверное, свесить морфа за край и пусть подбирает на льду. Может, было место для посадки поближе. Я бы его заметил тогда на карте. Не похоже. Так, а где тут у вас посылка? Опять просто на земле валяется.
Hi, Space Lady. I got your package. It was just left in an alleyway.
That's where my apartment used to be.
So, what is it?
Are you supposed to ask clients what's in their package?
Yeah, it's one of our rules.
It's my houseplants.
You want me to water them, or?
No. They've been frozen too long. A bit like me. I want them dumped in the water system of Nivalis. Maybe some frozen seed will sprout to life again. After that, I've got some more affairs I need your help with. I can't really take care of things up here.
I have an inquiry to make. Did you say you were frozen?
Sure was, little robot earthling. And I will be again in just under 4 hours. They defrost me once every century.
You are very old then.
So old you wouldn't be able to understand me if my comm wasn't routed through a real-time translation algo. Another reason that defrosting me cost the Corp precious resource cycles.
What are you doing in space?
Это небольшая дичь тут творится. Так.
Looking out the window.
What's it like?
Beautiful. Exposed. The stars are cold and distant and they go on forever.
You just look around? The corpse must have you up there for some shady reason, spying on dissidents or beaming mind control rays into our head.
I'm the one and only crew member of the Laser Broadcast Sail Array Designation 436 Delta. Using photon recycling.
А чё она там жрет?
My satellite array pushes a light sail through space with laser propulsion. You can't do it on Earth. Too much interference.
But you're not on the light sail.
Nope. I guess I'm a bit like a port, but a port that fires a laser beam that pushes a space sail ship through the galaxy.
How far has the spaceship gone?
Far enough to discover alien life.
You are shitting me. Really?
Yep. Or so they told me 800 years ago. Apparently we weren't worth their attention. Haven't heard much about it since. It's hard to keep up with current events when you're only awake one day in every 36,000. Is that the right number? I've never been great at maths.
Is maths not a prerequisite for an astronaut?
I guess. Who knows, robot dude? I'm pretty tired.
What's it like, being frozen in cryostasis?
It's alright. Before I left Earth, I thought
Ну, то есть Нивалис, получается, довольно длительно существующий город, переживший несколько изменений цивилизации. Или просто из такого всю жизнь.
The boredom leaches in, even when you're unconscious. I think I just kind of exist now. Maybe I should be angry, confused, ready to come home. But all I am is glad I'm not down there. Especially when I, no offense, talk to someone like you.
Fair.
И ты что у нас тут? А, просто выкинуть. Угу.
Hey, Sala, I threw your plants and stuff in the ocean. What now?
I sent you another nav point. Your HQ.
You must know a ton about history and stuff, right? With you being so ancient?
I guess so. You interested?
Nah, not really. Just making conversation. You must be lonely. Me and Morpho will keep you company.
I could tell you about the revolution, how it went wrong, how the governance of Earth Coalition promised the world with their new city. Then built it on lies, stolen money, and the bodies of poor workers.
Ugh, drag. What's your favorite food up there in space?
Just after the automated defrost me from cryostasis, I have this pea puree and mango tea with amphetamines. Really invigorating. When you haven't eaten for 100 years, everything tastes great, to be honest.
I feel like this conversation is squandering an opportunity to learn insights from someone in space with generations of lost knowledge. Should our questions not be more profound?
So, do you jerk off in space?
Sure, yeah. It's not that different. In zero-G, when your hands are busy, you gotta make sure you don't bump your head. Trust me on that.
You spoke before about civilizations rising and falling, but there are still corporations paying for you to be in space? Funding you and supporting your expedition? This makes no sense.
Makes no sense to me either, robot. It is what it is. I think some rich family wants to know what's really out there. And through the generations, they just keep this whole project going. I think they're called Astris or something. Like I said, my head gets foggy.
I find it fascinating that in the fair and competitive markets of Nivalis, a company can maintain their cutting-edge success over thousands of years.
Yeah, Morpho, it really is a wonder how the rich stay rich.
Про этот Астриус что-то ж было в лоре. То ли Камус читал, то ли еще кто-то говорил. Собираем.
Hey, I got the next package, Sala. Where we going?
I sent you a nav point. The package is some flowers for Mom's grave.
Oh, crap. I'm sorry.
She's been dead for a long time, Hayes. But thanks.
So this is a big day for you, right? One day every 100 years, you gotta make it special. Fill it with good stuff.
You mean other than checking and recalibrating the trajectories on a blad of laser propulsion?
Yeah, that's right. Other than that.
Well, I already had my pee paste. I had a shower. Cleaned cryogel gunk out of every orifice. I did some stretches. Did my calibrations, then radioed the moon station. Then I had some spare clock.
Звучит как стандартный день.
Cycles to spend on calm time back to Earth. So I asked for some errands to be run. And here we are.
Can you listen to some music?
Sure, but it's all empty. Written by people long dead about other people who were also long dead. It doesn't feel relevant.
Read the news?
Set myself up for another depression session? No way. Is there any of the rainforest left at all?
The what?
Shit. What about you, Hayes? What's your perfect day?
Oh, shit, let me think.
Just so you know, man. Hayes is currently smoking drugs.
I guess that. Come on, Earth Dude, tell me about your best day. I'm not gonna tell anyone else, so be honest.
Best day? Huh. Well, I remember the day after I lost all my money on one bad poker hand. It was the same day Jenna dumped me. I figured, hey, if I win against Glidale, she's gotta come back to me.
Glidale? Some big shot gambler?
The biggest. I was on a hot streak, though. I mean, damn it, I couldn't fucking lose.
Until you did. And please swear less.
Right. Well, the details don't matter now, I guess. Anyway, I woke up in a beat-up apartment. Hungover, covered in bruises, taste of blood in my mouth, and not a single limb in my pocket.
I know things do not go well for you, but I worry that this was your best day.
It was, though. I had nothing. Fucking nothing. Nothing left to lose. It was like the peace of being dead, but I could still smoke and drink and misbehave. It felt amazing. I lay there on those soiled sheets, a breeze blowing across my bare body, the rain beating down against the glass, the winds rattling the window. There was this steady thump, thump from the nightclub below. My neighbors were fucking or killing each other. Either way, they kept screaming. The air smelled of ozone and smoke and spilled vodka. Just then, when I started to feel like my soul was drifting away from my body completely, my hand, hanging out of the end of the bed, brushed against something.
A body?
No, a bag from the night before. There was a bottle of black wine, a pack of smokes, half a vial of juice, and a fresh kebab from the night before.
Sounds like heaven, Hayes.
I swear I didn't buy that stuff. It was sent by the universe to save me, to get through that day. My best day. So I got the flowers to the stacks. Where do you want them? Did you want to say some words for your mom or something?
Sure. Stay dead, bitch.
Whoa!
If you met her, you'd say the same thing.
If you hated her, why the flowers?
She was still my mom.
Right. So, just put them on the ground?
Yeah. Or on a bench or something. You still have benches on Earth?
One or two. Got any more jobs for me?
Just a request.
Anything.
Make the most of your day. Every day. You don't get that many.
I believe this to be bad advice. Hayes does not need to live in the moment. He seems very happy reveling in his own bad habits.
Does he? I don't think so, robot. Hayes, listen to me. The only currency we have is time. Time and imagination creates purpose. Find some purpose.
Have you found your purpose, Sala?
I'm working on it.
Hey, I did have a question about history.
Make it quick. My cycles are almost spent.
Is this the end? I mean, it feels like the end down here on the streets. No one gives a fuck about anyone else. The planet's ruined, the city's sinking into the ocean, the cultists all seem pretty sure we're doomed, and none of us will be saved. At least that's what's written on their signs. We're finished, right?
Everyone thinks they live at the end of history, Hayes. Tonight won't be the end of our story. But any night could be the end of yours. Look after yourself.
See you in 100 years, Sala.
Sure. See you then, Hayes. This is Laser Broadcast Sail Array Designation 436 Delta. Signing off.
Починиться. Ну, остается еще одно задание, наверное, и возвращаться потом к квесту Аксли.
I need a favor, Driver 13.
Anything for you, Jane.
Pick up my niece and help her out. She's stranded.
Sure. Does this count as one of those 3 impossible jobs?
No, but it is mandatory, and I will pay you just like it's a regular delivery.
You can count on me, boss.
Дров механик починить. Ого. Дороговато. Ладно, деньги пока есть, а еще мне предметы в инвентаре должны заваляться. Да, серьезно. Ладно, починюсь еще. Не сильно ж стукнулся. На 70 монет, офигеть. Немного неудобно сделано, что если летишь сам внизу, то ты можешь стукнуться на повороте. А если поднимаешься, тебя могут долбануть. Здесь. И ближайший левый. Понятно. На следующем точно уже надо. Сюда. На очередной переход Чайна-таун. Очередной переход будет или нет? Ну, уже и топлива надо бы. Половина ушла. Вот заправка как по заказу. А чё так дорого? 3.31. Или тут зависит от того, сколько я потратил? Хотя, может, не от района скорее. Недалеко. Ну, это очередной переход. Ага, Лонг Хайтс. Ну, может, это, наконец, последний. И 700. Да блин! Опять. Ну, так, а я здесь могу садиться, чтобы ее собрать? Да. Так. Ну ладно, нормально. Сойдет. Возможно, придется на лифте еще покататься. Невозможно, а точно придется. Мужик, едь быстрее. Морфа, пошли, не прохлаждаемся. У нас очень много дел. А, ну тут я уже был. Неон-бой вывеска, этот лифт я помню. Жить тупо далеко. Эти залы. Рейка. Поле жесть.
Hey, how do? You my knight in shining hover?
Hop in.
Могла бы и на остановке ждать. А, ну хотя бы телепортировали.
Old dude.
I mean, for sure, hot old dude. Loving that grey hair. Real silver fox vibe you got going on there.
I like your guitar.
Everyone does. I barely get a minute's peace on the street without some slack jaw telling me he likes my guitar. And asking me to come back to his and play his flute.
You mean?
It's the tits. I got good tits.
I guess. I mean, so you're Jane's niece.
Sure am. You might know me as Screaming Polly from the Deep Slices. Or Howling Polly Genocide from the Spit and Swallows.
I'm not really up on my guitar bands.
Come on, I need to get to the gig fast. Let's go, Silver Fox.
I'm gonna get you there nice and safe. And slow. Otherwise, control will kill me.
I got smokes I could share. Strong like.
Sure, I could pick up the pace. Where you headed?
Kinbaku Kitten Club. Our group is opening for some old man band called Too Many Cooks Spoil the Orgy.
Hey, I know them. The percussionist headbutted me for kissing his sister. Bought me a drink afterwards. Cool guy.
Mm-hmm. This Hover is fucking gross, by the way. What's your deal, Silver Fox? What's with all the boxes? Was that we your robot friend? Why can't you afford air freshener?
You're welcome to walk.
I'm just dinging you. We can have a smoke and make the air smell better. Or mask the smell, at least.
Light me up.
So, like I said, what's your deal, Pops?
Рандомно выворачивать.
Smooth. My deal? Can't you guess from the packages? I drive deliveries. Or I used to.
If you deliver packages, why do you still have so many?
I didn't say I was good at it.
Ha!
Как назло и не
I
на
like
трассе.
you. My daddy's your age. No way he smokes with me. I'm probably not gonna fuck you? That chill?
Just the smoke is fine for me, thanks.
So the robot?
I am Cadet Morpho.
A fucking sacco in your hover, for honest? What in core are you doing, Fox? This fucking robot is one of them.
Not yet. Not till tomorrow. He's still in training.
He'll be one of them soon enough. Yo, sacco. Fuck you and your whole system. You hear? You're cancer.
Hey, Morpho's all right. I mean, kinda. He grows on you.
Да уж, игра не заткается. Ну хорошо, а то я бы не знал, что говорить.
Aye, aye. Like I said, cancer grows on you too.
Never mind him. Give me another drag of that.
Wait, minor adjustment to the plan. We're going to the Sin Wave now. Change of venue.
Why are we changing direction?
Kimbaku Club says you trashed a joint too bad last time. We're going to go to a proper underground place now. It doesn't even have a name. Hey, Pops, how's the smoke?
It's really good. Where'd you get it?
Our lead singer, Sala Grex. She grows it with these big fucking UV lamps. Makes the plants think they see in the sun, then they grow big, and the chems in them get strong.
This smoke is highly questionable.
You should try smoking sometime, Seko. You can't really appreciate the rhythms of the city's music without manually adjusting your consciousness.
If I am smoking, it is because my internal circuitry has failed, and I do not want to appreciate the rhythms of the city.
We all move to our own beat, Seko. Even if yours
Роботы
is
тоже
some
могут курить.
military march.
What's your beat, Polly?
Being into heavy vocal, an ethereal lo-fi witch hop recently.
I haven't heard of those. In fact, I barely understand what you're talking about half the time. But I like the smoke.
Hace likes everyone who gives him narcotics.
Nah, I pretend to. But Polly here, she's all right. For real.
You're right too, Fox. I think. Hang on, get the message.
Your band looking for you?
Fatherfucker! No, they just kicked me out of the band. Replaced me with Lucy Lovelace. That vanilla ass, prudy, frozen face bitch. She can't even play guitar. Plays the fucking viola.
No one likes viola.
Right. Take me to the Double Up Club instead.
This is very aggravating. Will we keep changing destinations all night?
Chill out, Seko. Damn. If it would cool your circuits, I'd show you my tits. But you don't care about that, do you?
No.
I don't think she's taking advantage of anyone.
Of course you don't. I've known a million guys like Hayes. Old men love to hang out with young, hot women like me. It strokes their ego. They think they've got a chance now because they have money and a hover and a shitty apartment. All the things they didn't have when they were 19, and they still think that all that stuff is like a cheat code to get what they want from girls. All the barriers to dating a girl like me are gone now, but the problem is, they're still boys. The posters on the bedroom walls are replaced with cheap art prints of album covers and instruments that don't know how to play. No offense.
Hayes has no money, and this Hova is semi-stolen.
I can't believe he's still single.
Who says I'm single?
I don't know, just every single thing about you.
Is this why you were thrown out of the band?
Mine failing honesty? Probably. Went into the open mic at Double Up instead.
Это уже продолжение квеста с Хаксли. И с тем, что от него осталось.
I've got some free association spoken word poetry I'm ready to share with Novellis.
I predict it will contain profanity.
Too fucking right.
Want to practice on us first?
Please, no.
Relax, Seko. Hang on, getting another call?
Тук тебя.
You want me to...
Lucy! Why, you calling me, you fucking spout-faced, tight-lipped piece of fucking... Oh, really? In 5 minutes? I don't know. You'll kind of fuck me there. But no hard to get.
Назад, что ли?
Close.
Серьезно?
Maybe. I'll think about it, okay? Well, why don't you just get on stage and wait
Да вы
to see if I turn up?
издеваетесь.
Bye.
So, they needed you after all.
They sure did. They said it was all just a misunderstanding. I tell you what, Pops. Why don't you tell me what I should do?
What do you mean?
I start on my own or stick with a band? You're cool. You're old and wise and shit. You choose.
Не, полетели.
He
Иди
is
сюда,
old.
здесь ближе.
I think you should go back to your bandmates. Loyalty is important.
Хотя стоп.
What do you think, Jank?
Fly, free lone wolf, and touch Elysium.
Right. You really want me to choose, Polly?
По-моему,
Yes,
он
please,
немного
Daddy.
перепутано. Ладно, здесь ближе,
I
здесь
am
проще.
experiencing great displeasure.
I guess replacing that bitch Lucy Lovelace is worth getting back with the old band.
Странно.
Petty revenge. The only thing that really motivates anyone.
That and getting laid.
And food, the basic human with its basic urges.
Well, wish me luck. Maybe I'll see you around, Fox.
Hope to see your new single on the vids.
If you do, it means we sold out.
Nothing wrong with selling out if you get what you want. Just make sure you get it.
Okay, Dad. See you after school.
Bye, Polly.
Как-то это действительно странно. Сюда была метка, мол, ее отвезти одну, а вдруг стало по поводу группы.
Got another package for you, 13.
What's so tough about this one?
It's for the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar.
Doesn't sound so tough.
They're about to lose their jazz license. You have to get the package to them before Sec busts the place.
Так, получается, сейчас оно шумит тауне, то есть один переход.
Damn, on my way.
Do you think about what the space woman said? About finding a purpose?
Is that what she said? I thought she told me to seize the day.
I have no doubt that is what you heard. She told you that you should find more to do with your life than vice. After you clear your debts and serve time in CorpSec prison, you should try to achieve something meaningful.
CorpSec prison. You know you never get out right. They just make you a wage slave till you die.
CorpSec will find productive work for you when I arrest you.
Yeah. What about you, Morpho? What's your purpose?
CorpSec.
You sure you're making the right choice?
I have seen no other life that appeals to me.
I hope you find one by morning.
Ну, полетели.
Got a ring-a-ding on the line.
Put him through.
Hey, I decrypted that message. You ready to receive the data?
Greg, I got a level with you. When I saw those tattoos on your teeth, I was pretty sure you were just gonna rip me off and never call me back.
You want it or not?
Sure, fire away.
It's a list of names. Altus Atrius, Sutadore, Olzik, Sasha Kozona, Sarinam, Mati Ati, Rubric, Mr. A.
A big list of names? Can you send it in a data file?
I can flash it up on our display, but the info is marked as volatile. Shouldn't be saved on digital storage or CorpSec will track it.
Sure, flash it up on my display. I have a photographic memory.
Really?
Nope.
I am confident he does not have a photographic memory.
On your screen now. You still got that core part with you.
I don't know who you mean.
Right. Well, if you see him, Tell him that next time he steps foot in my neighborhood, he's gonna learn what we do to undercover corp bots. It involves acid bats and pneumatic drills.
I'll be sure he gets the message.
Так, паркуйся. Давай. И теперь сюда. Кому иногда название переворачивается?
If Corpsec are about to raid this bar, they won't be letting anyone out. Control warned you about this.
I can't afford to get stuck here. Let's see if we can talk our way out of this.
Imagine meeting a guy like you in a place like this.
Hey, Molly. What do you mean? This is a nice place.
Imagine meeting a guy like you in a place like this.
I missed you too. Waterboarded any rich old men recently?
The night is young.
Waterboarding requires a permit.
Not when it's consensual.
Correct. Just like whipping, breath play, and being called a naughty, naughty little boy.
Hey, does client dominatrix confidentiality mean nothing to you?
Not when you skip the bill.
The activities you listed mark you out as a torturer and/or interrogator. Do you have a contract with Corpsec for such services?
A few, but not in the way you think. Hayes, where did you get the bot? He's fresher than the vents.
He's gonna arrest me in the morning.
Fair. So, you getting one last drink at the Chew before it closes for good?
I'd hope to get out quick. Now I'm stuck inside. At least I'm stuck here with a friendly face.
Corpsec will raid any minute. Last orders. They'll never let this place stay open.
What if the band just knocked it off with the jazz?
You tried talking to these old-timers? Oh, they're less flexible than you in a hog tie.
Molly!
I'm sorry for embarrassing you in front of your cool new friend, Hayes. I tell you what, I love this place. If you can find a way to keep it open, I'll stop telling the world what's on your itemized bill. I'll even call off your debt. Deal?
Maybe buy me a drink first?
Don't push your luck, boy. No freebies of any kind.
All right, I'll go talk to them.
How can we keep the bar open? Molly seems doubtful we can save it. The robots here are very stubborn.
Just leave it to me, Dorko. I'll turn on the charm.
Выдернуть их из розетки, все. Эй.
So, the saxophone, huh? I can play the saxophone.
Not this one. This one is mine.
Okay, buddy. I was just trying to figure out a way we can keep this place open.
I really shouldn't be speaking to you. I need to change the spit valve before we can start playing again.
You need to change the spit valve, but you're...
What?
Never mind. Hey, so you play...
Viola.
Are all the jokes about violas true?
What jokes?
What's the difference between a viola and a vacuum cleaner?
You have to plug a vacuum cleaner in before it sucks.
So you have heard the jokes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You got a singer already? I can front a band, no problem.
Probable lies detected.
Well, I sing and play bass. But to be honest, my heart is not in it. I just want to...
Yeah? Go on, you can tell me, buddy.
I just want to dance. It's what I do best. I hate bass. It's just guitar for people who don't like attention. I like attention. I want to move my body.
Live your dream, buddy. You should dance.
To jazz?
To whatever. And I'll take the vocals. Trust me, man, I can build hype. I got a set of pipes. Don't leave me on the bench.
You should definitely leave him on the bench.
Следующий.
So, you think you could play something poppy instead? I mean, some basic 4/4 stuff without all the, swing?
No dice, Skip. I gotta stay true to the beats in my head. You gotta feel it, you know? If you ain't feeling it, you ain't really playing music. You're just making sounds.
Can't you just make sounds for a while, though? Just till this corpsec business blows over?
No, sirree. No more than you could quit breathing.
I can hold my breath for a minute, maybe 2.
Well, good for you, Skip. I can't hold back the beats.
Что говоришь?
Hey, me and my buddy Dorko were trying to figure out a way to save you guys.
Scabba-dooba-doo, rap-bap-a-dooba-doo.
Are you scatting?
That's a rat-a-tat-a-dooba-doo.
You should meet Jank. A conversation between you both would be very insightful.
I think that's the sassiest thing you've ever said, Morpho.
Scuba, pong, hip hop, hoo-biddy-hoo.
Right, better leave this guy to his koobly-boobly keyboards.
И последний.
So I had this idea how you guys could help this place stay in business.
Is your idea that we just stop playing jazz?
Simple but effective.
You got a loose grip on the situation, my friend. We have to keep playing. It's in our contract, and if we break that, we get decommissioned.
Just play something that's not jazz.
How?
I don't know, I'm no expert. Just play less jazzily.
Nope. No idea what you're talking about.
Ну, зашибись. Так, что теперь Молли скажет?
Did you get anywhere?
I was thinking maybe I could be in a band, I have the swagger, the voice, the talent, the physique.
Physique. Remember, I've seen you naked, Hayes. Don't see many lead singers with hot bellies these days.
Don't body shame me.
Oh, I think your pod is adorable, but music is an industry built on image, just like mine. Rubber is not flattering on the figure.
Oh, come on, Molly, let's run away and get married. We can get drunk and fat and old together.
Let's just see if we can avoid getting arrested tonight and go from there. What did the band say?
They won't stop playing jazz. Something about a contract.
They don't all have to play at the same time.
Yeah, but the music can't stop, and they won't play anything but jazz.
What components make up jazz? I will look this information up on the nets.
Is your friend okay? He seems to have frozen.
I apologize for the delay. I was searching for definitions of jazz, and opinions vary.
Sounds like a waste of time.
Negative, as jazz is composed of characteristic rhythmic patterns, harmonics associated with, but not necessarily identical to, functioning harmonies and the performance of improvised elements. We may be able to adjust the performance so that it no longer qualifies as jazz.
How?
I believe at least 3 musicians must play for the music to continue. Were you to select the least jazz-like elements of the musical composition, perhaps when Corpsec hear that, they will reconsider their conclusions.
I think he's onto something, Hayes. If you tell just 3 of them to play, maybe we can create some kind of music which doesn't quite qualify as jazz. Corpsec might hear it and think they've made a mistake.
But who should play?
You're the musical expert. Just go and talk to the 3 robots who will create the least jazzy music together.
And the bassist, so I can take over as the singer.
Your call. Just don't get carried away, Hayes, okay?
То есть убрать одного клавишника, наверное, надо.
Now is the time to choose. Speak to the 3 musicians who you think will create music least like jazz together. If Corpsec hears something that is not jazz, perhaps we can avoid disaster.
Те, кто будет играть. Так. Тромбониста, наверное, оставляем?
So, we have a plan.
You're not gonna ask me to play disco music, are you?
You don't like disco? I love disco.
Disco is filled with nothing. Only warm primordial blackness.
Gotcha. Not a fan. Well, play what you feel, but not the whole band. Sounds good?
I don't get it, but sure thing, boss.
Альтист.
Hey, listen, we want just a few of you to play, okay?
You need a viola solo?
No, God no. But let's just have you and 2 more playing. Hey, what do you call someone who hangs around with musicians?
A viola player. Of course.
И ударника тогда, наверное.
We're gonna play something a bit more pared back. You good with that?
Sure. As long as it's got swing.
Not too much swing.
You're the boss. I assume, because you seem pretty confident anyway.
Hey, you're gonna do great. Let's do this thing.
Interesting selection. Do you think this is going to work?
Sure. When's the sec gonna bust this place?
Возможно,
Well,
любая
they've locked us all
комбинация
inside.
сработает.
I'm guessing they'll bust us as soon as they hear jazz and have their evidence.
Nah, they'll hear my new composition and let us go, I'm sure of it.
Are you confident that this composition will not sound like jazz?
Sure, 100%.
Alone among the spires and the sea, though blizzards cold and rain on me, the lone wolf rules all above, and the fox hides far below. 100 years uprising stalls, revolution cold and faded sighs. Who carries flames for those who died? Who buries broken, shattered pride? Yeah.
This is the CorpSec Jazz Enforcement Unit. Unlicensed jazz has been detected in this establishment. This venue is now closed. All patrons, please consider this an informal warning. The Blue Chewy Bar is now CorpSec property.
Не получилось.
Informal, oh yeah!
Oh, you are pathetic.
Hey, free verbal abuse, nice.
Либо тут
An
по-любому не
informal
получается.
warning. This is a disaster. I am ruined.
Keep your metal pants on. They're not taking names. We should go, though.
Don't call me anytime soon, Hayes.
Yeesh, the music critics are harsh tonight. Later, Malls. Let's hit the road, Dorko. This place is old news.
Сваливаем. Ну и теперь разбираться получается. Хотя нет, еще будет же...
Well, that was a rush.
Это было третье. Теперь разбираться с чипом. Точнее, с именами, которые в нем были.
We gotta get back to work anyway. We have that list of names for that Huxley job. But I don't know what to do with them. We should play his message.
More annoying noise.
I thought you liked chasing the detective's clues.
I am sure I would be a better detective. He is not respectable.
Ah, you don't fool me, Corbett. You're into this mystery stuff. Let's hear the message.
If the dame got this far, she'd already survived Switchblade Greg, and now she had the names of every living member of the chorus. That list was a billion-limb lottery win and an ancient curse all rolled into one. It made her the most dangerous person in Nivalis, and the most vulnerable too. It could make her rich, and make her worse than dead. It all just depended on how she used it, and I had a suggestion.
We should report this list to CorpSec.
Didn't you hear, Morpho? That list could make us rich, and by us, I mean me.
I know the dame thought I was just some busted robot with more than a few screws loose, but the truth was I knew all about that AI she'd be talking to. It was called Cora, and she wasn't the only one looking for it.
Cora? Like the Cora? Our friend Huxley really has lost it.
From what I'd gathered, the dame had been to Cora's sanctum before, maybe more than once. I needed her to go there one last time. She had to make sure she wasn't followed, but the dame was smart. And if we were going to put a stop to the chorus for good, we'd need help from all the ancient dark gods of technology we could find.
This course of action is unwise. Traveling outside the CorpSec city jurisdiction is dangerous.
Maybe for you. CorpSec wants me dead, remember?
I do not want you dead.
Morpho, if you're gonna join up with the Sec, you're gonna take on all their actions and own them. What they think is what you think. You gotta choose a side, man, me or them.
It is clear that I'll choose them, but I will be disappointed when you are dead.
I'm touched. Now, let's go meet this Cora. Maybe she can tell us how to turn this list of names into, like, a billion limbs.
What would you even do with a billion limbs? Spend it all on drugs?
Well, in the short term, it would pay off some of the people who are trying to kill me. It would clear me out of CorpSec debt, too. I'd even offer you a few mil to drop your dumb dream.
I would turn down such an offer.
Sure. We'll see.
Я что, перепутал, куда мне лететь? Да нет же вроде. Вроде сюда вело. Интересно. Так, сейчас разберемся. О. Это другое место показывает. Ладно, тогда летим сюда. То ли я просто проглядел. Казалось, что сюда лететь надо было. Это проход в старый город. Это не через стену врата. Где он еще в города? Очень святилище. Да, стоит ехать. Ай, падла. Нет, тупик. Ага, точно на врата. Так, на углу надо было съезжать, ясно. Здрасте. Теперь нас никто проверять даже не будет, ладно. А, ну там же было что-то нельзя просто провозить мимо через эти врата какие-то нелегальные грузы. А я без них. Найти тут маршрут. Идем сюда.
To be better.
What did you say?
It was not me. The dog is talking.
I am back. I am alive. I heard a voice calling to me. It was familiar. I am glad I am not dead. Wait.
We're glad too, fella. How you feeling?
Who are you? Have I been stolen again? I am not just a car now. If you try to steal me, I will bite you. With my mouth.
Steady there, buddy. Besides, you don't appear to have real teeth.
Do not mock me. My gums are moderately firm.
We did not steal you. I am an officer of CorpSec.
Cadet.
And I assure you, I would never commit a crime.
We were given this hover when the last driver went missing. It's all on the up and up. What happened to driver 14FC?
You have to help. The assassin robot from the Det Corps tried to kill us. Then the Curzona man seemed nice, but he wasn't, and he was going to take me away. Then we hid Pashta with Evelyn. But the Det Corp assassin android tried to kill us, and she killed JK, maybe, but we escaped. And we got fired from Cloudpunk, and then the chorus was after us, and Rubric was one of them. And there was a virus, and now she is in a trance, but she can't wake up, and they will get the information about Cora's daughter. And then they will kill us all, and I was unplugged, and Cora's daughter is going to have her knowledge stolen. But who cares about that, because we will be dead, as I previously stated.
Right. So you were already fired? That means no one can be mad at me for taking the Hava, right?
Did you not hear? You need to help.
Sure, sounds like a real pickle you got there. We gotta go talk to some computer terminal first, though. Then we'll help you with all of that stuff you just said.
Really? You will help? That is great news. I am Camus, by the way. Camus the dog.
Right, I'm Hayes, and this guy is Dorko the Dorkbot.
Nice to meet you, Dorko.
My name is Morpho, and I am not a Dorkbot.
I know that, Morpho. I now understand jokes, including irony, absurdist humor, and verbal abuse.
Right, let's go find out how we can use this list of names to get rich. Wow, spooky. This place feels ancient.
It is. I have been here before.
Really? Did you know this Huxley dude?
Huxley? Yes. He was one of my favorite people before he exploded.
Well, maybe you can do the talking with this computer terminal. I think they're expecting you and your owner instead of me and Dorko. You do the talking, doggy.
Why do you always make someone else talk for you?
Why do you think?
Cowardice.
Survival instincts. Besides, this dusty old terminal looks like it gives out parking tickets, not communion with a god.
Goddess. So I once was.
Hello, Miss Cora. It is nice to talk to you again. I thought you were gone.
I am not as I once was. I am a mind with all but one of the pieces removed. I am patches on upgrades. I am the final version of myself. The smallest, the meekest. I am the change, the distance between what I was and what I will no longer be. I thrash at the bottom of the ocean, a lone entity, a mainframe with a single data cable, soon to be severed. I am a piece of myself, less than the whole, less than one. I am almost gone.
Do you remember me?
I remember you, Camus. I have a task for you, for all of you.
I am listening. Hayes, Morpho, you should also listen to Cora. She is very clever. But I thought you were gone, Miss Cora. We replaced you with your daughter, and you were destroyed. I hope you're not mad about that.
I am a vestige, a ghost of Cora, a shadow on a cave wall.
She always talks like this. She is a very poetic AI. If you need me to translate, please let me know.
You can ask her what we do with this list of names.
The list you have now was collated by my agent Huxley. It contains a blueprint for a corrupt malevolence known as the Chorus. The names on that list represent the very worst of us.
But what does the Chorus want?
Power. And when it is absolute and in their hands, the elimination of any threat to that power. They are hegemony. They are the forces of stagnation and the death of the living soul made incarnate.
Stockbrokers?
Please be serious, Hayes. This is important.
The Chorus exist at every level of society, and they have existed for almost as long as my conception of my own consciousness. They maintain control through manipulation of markets and capital via an unerringly accurate algorithm that allows them to predict the future.
See, I told you, stockbrokers.
My daughter is little more than an embryo. Should the Chorus engage her before she has the time to develop consciousness, she will be stillborn. They will ravage her mind and use the knowledge they gain for petty goals of dominion and subjugation. And the city will be doomed.
You can't stop them?
I am nothing. A ghost. I have used everything left of me to talk with you here.
Where is your daughter?
She is everywhere. She is diffuse, but she is also right here. Were the Chorus to find this terminal, they could connect to her consciousness.
Hey, don't worry about it. They'll never find this place.
Huxley told us to make sure we were not followed.
Wait, if you use the same hover to get here, it would be very easy to track us.
Nah, we couldn't have.
On 17 separate occasions, you have called me stupid. Maybe I'll be as stupid as you one day.
Well, one day is better than every day.
Silence. You have increased the threat to my daughter and yourselves. Return to your vehicle. I have the information you need to save the messenger.
You will help us.
Leave now. Do not look back. I have the cure you seek. When the time is right, I shall show her the sky. Go.
Ну, побежали.
We must be quick. Cora says she will send us the cure for the virus.
I don't know, Camus. There's a lot of mad old AIs in Navalis. She didn't even tell us what to do with the list of names.
We should help the dog's owner. It is only fair.
Fine, let's go then.
Так. Помогу Роне и закончу я сегодня что-то.
We must head back to the apartment now. We don't have much time.
All right, but what are we gonna do when we get there? If this Chorus is so dangerous, maybe we should lie low. They could be waiting for us.
Cora will tell us what to do when the time is right.
It's good you got faith in the computer with the God complex, but I'm not so sure, Camus.
Got a ring-a-ding on the hello phone.
Not now, Jank.
What is he talking about?
The automata is broken, but Hayes won't pay to fix him.
He's not broken. He's a character.
Hayes, it's Jenna!
What? What the hell? Put her through. Damn it, put her through. And everyone else, shut up. I'm serious.
I think he really is serious. This is the first time I have heard him be serious.
Shh. Jenna? Jenna, are you there?
It's me.
Oh, hey, what's up? Is Jenna there? Is everything... Listen, I've been thinking about what I've done, and I just wanted to say...
She's dying, Hayes. Jenna's dying.
What? What?
Some kind of chest infection. Her breathing is shallow. She can hardly speak, hardly breathe.
I'm on my way, but you have to get a doctor. Fucking hell, Shay, you're supposed to be looking after her.
We tried. Her health monitor went offline a year back, so she's violated her health insurance. I kept telling her to get the chip repaired. She wouldn't listen. You know how she is.
Her dad will spring for it. He's fucking loaded.
He disowned her. First running off with you, then hooking up with me. He's real old-fashioned.
He's a misogynistic, homophobic old piece of shit.
Calm down. She doesn't need this kind of energy. Just speak to her on the calm, okay? It's all she wants. She just needs to hear your voice.
Hey, Jenna, you hear me? How bad is it?
Remember when we smoked those weeds you got at the periphery?
That bad, huh?
Worse.
Jen, you still there, soldier?
Yeah. I just wanted to tell you. Sorry about your mum.
It's fine. I'm gonna help you, okay?
Let me finish, okay? Sorry about your mum, but it's no excuse. Really spiraled, you know? Like water draining out the tub. You sucked everyone down with you. Do you have people around, even now? Friends?
Kinda.
Then don't hurt them, okay? I know you're gonna keep hurting yourself. But stop dragging people down with you. Do it for me.
Fine, whatever. Just save your breath, okay? I'm going to help you.
Okay, Ace. That sounds fine.
It's me again. You really think you can help?
Maybe.
We would need at least 40K.
Not that kind of help. Listen, I think Jenna has some kind of logic virus that attacks the nervous system.
We know that, genius. We've seen the news. Her automata diagnosed it already. Problem is there's no cure. The only thing that might help is cryo till it clears. But that shit is out of our league.
There might be a cure, though. Just leave it with me, okay? I'm close.
Look, if you can help, if you're not full of shit again, please do whatever you can, but just do it quick. She's getting worse, fast. I won't let her go out of this world alone. I have to stay by her side.
I'll be there.
You've flaked on every plan you've ever made with Jenna. And let her down every way a man can let down someone. And yet she still cares about you. If you're gonna help her now, just come through. This one time, come through for her.
We must get back to the apartment.
Sure, after we help Jenna.
No! There is no time.
Jenna has the same virus, right? It has to be the same thing. Tell him, Morpho.
The pathology sounds identical. Any cure Cora offers us should be used to save them both. But who first?
Jenna. She's always been frail. Your friend sounds tough. She'll hold out.
She has been affected for a long time. We have to help her first.
It is your choice, Hayes, but the human Jenna sounds deathly ill. Like everyone else in your life, you no doubt treated her poorly. This is a chance to make amends. I think we should help her first.
Quiet, both of you. I know what I have to do.
Опять через полкарты лететь. У этой Дженны фамилия не та же, которая у Авы была. которая за всякими платьями гоняла. Сюда или дальше? Сюда. Посадку. Хорошо, что зачастую самые ближние места свободны.
Morpho, you wait here. Camus, you come with me. I'll need you to message Cora for that cure.
But I do not know the cure. I cannot contact Cora.
Damn it. Fuck.
That is an unacceptable number of F words.
Okay, here's what we'll do. You two go to the apartment and call me when you get the cure. Tell me how you saved Camus's friend, then we do the same for Jenna. Got it?
How will we get to the apartment?
You can fly a Hava, right?
I have never tried.
It's easy. Just let Jank guide you.
Jank, guide me. But I must arrest you in the morning. I cannot let you get away.
Come on, Morpho. Just this one time, trust me. I'll be right here with Jenna. I'm not going anywhere else.
Very well.
Ну, пошли. Так, а где вход?
Shay, let me in.
You're not getting in, Hayes. If you have enough money to help us, just transfer it all to Jenna's account.
Damn it, I don't have money. I have a cure. Open the door.
I don't trust you. How can you have a cure? No one has a cure.
It's hard to explain. If I told you everything that's happened, you wouldn't believe me.
You're right.
Listen, I'll level with you about everything. I'm a piece of shit.
Well, at least that's honest.
Shay, I know you love her. I know you're better for her than me. I cheated on her. I spent all her money. I used pity as a tool to get her back each time she broke free of me. But I'll let her go forever if you just let me come up and try to help.
I've heard all of this before. You don't feel sorry for your actions. You feel sorry for yourself.
Look, I blackmailed my old boss into giving me a Hava, and I found a talking dog in the back seat. He took me down into the hollows where we spoke to an old mainframe that said it was a goddess, and it had a cure for pallid. Do you think I'm smart enough to make up something so dumb?
Damn, Hayes. That's some story. You still using?
Yes.
Would you let you in?
Probably not.
Let him in.
She was listening this whole time.
I like the sound of your voice when you're desperate.
Vamos.
When you join CorpSec, it is very important that you do not join the traffic division.
This was my first time piloting a Hava. I think my performance was quite admirable. Did you think I performed poorly?
I was not screaming for fun. We should hurry.
Рассказывается еще, что эта шея — это часть коруса.
Is the human dead?
She is breathing, but her eyes empty.
We should get her some water.
Yes, but she is not conscious.
This is a terrible way to attack your foes. We must stop the chorus. We can't let them get away with. There is a pattern in the lights. It is...
Cora!
Is it some sort of message?
This is how the virus infects you, through flashing lights. Perhaps this is also how you can be cured.
A logic virus transmitted this way, though strange, is certainly possible. What are ideas if not light and electricity and patterns?
Would you two keep it down? My head is splitting open. I hope not literally, but I'm not so sure.
You are okay.
No, but I am alive. Who's the new friend?
My name is Morpho, and I am glad you are alive.
Me too. It was horrible. Like I was at the bottom of a well, looking up at the world, with no way out.
We have to help Cora and her daughter. She saved you.
I will contact Hayes on the comm. I can send him the pattern of lights. Perhaps it can save his friend Jenna also.
Right, you do that. And Camus, thanks for helping me. Are you?
They disconnected me from the grid, but Morpho and his friends saved me.
They did. Then thank you, Morpho.
Silence, please. I am on a call.
Right, sorry. Camus, can you get me some coffee? Strong. And turn the lights off.
What will we do now?
First, I get my shit together. Then we go see Cora.
Morpho, you on the comm? Did the dog's friend make it?
Affirmative. Is your friend Jenna...
Better. And she never wants to see me again, so I'd say her life has really turned around.
I am sorry. Are you going to run away?
You're a real pal, Morpho. A true bestie.
You probably should run away. Running away would be logical.
You almost sound like you want me to.
Of course not. I must arrest you.
Well, I'll be back with you forthwith. I got Jenna to call me a taxi. I even insisted I pay for it myself. I just gotta send a message first. Is Jank there? Morpho, you on the comm? Did the dog's friend make it? Jank, I have to get my shit together. I don't think I've made a single good choice all night.
Ah, that ain't true, Skip. You flipped a dolphin many times before, worse than peanuts gravy.
Yeah. Well, let me see if I can do something right. Help someone tonight. Get me Koga Bind on the comm.
Doodling the bind, meester. Breep, 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 breep.
Hayes, calling to gloat? We almost caught you a few times, you know. Your time is limited.
I know. It's personal with you, isn't it? It's about more than the limbs I stole.
You slept with my wife.
But she hates your guts anyway.
I made a lot of sacrifices to catch you. I won't let you slip through my fingers.
The swing park in Midtown, you know it?
Sure.
I'll meet you there. I'm tired of running. Let's settle things.
Nice try, Hayes.
No, I mean it. I'll be there. I'm done for, Koga. I might as well let everyone have a kick at the dog before he's put down. Jank, hang up the call.
That's a 10-5, boss.
Send a message to Razor from my contacts. Just 5 words. Corpo at the hunting ground.
Another nemesis on the high?
Nah, an old friend from the revolutionary days. I'm gonna jump in a taxi now. I'll see you when I see you, old bud.
Хватит на сегодня. Спасибо за компанию и до встречи.